Go ahead. Team 2, take 1, and mark. Quiet on set. Three. All right. And 3, 2.
Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's Natalie, and here we are yet another episode of E-Line Exclusive. So, as you guys know, we've been talking about Black music the entire month because it is indeed Black Music Month. And today I am honored to be joined by these two lovely ladies. Would you guys like to introduce yourself? Which one wants to start first?
I'll take it. It's DJ Baby Drea, man, the dopest female DJ on the ones and twos. I had to stop by today at E-Line Media. We just doing the music, man. It's Black Music Month, so we just celebrating the music.
So I'm DJ got Strut. Obviously female DJ. We celebrate Black History Month.
So, ladies, we can start with you, Drea. How did you get into DJing?
I really I've always loved music, as I know a lot of people could say. I always made like mixed CDs growing up. And then like 5 years ago, I just downloaded Virtual DJ one day. I don't even know why. I just downloaded it randomly. I taught myself how to play on Virtual DJ. After that, I went ahead and decided to buy some equipment, invested in that, and then it kind of just took off after that. It gets a little more detailed, but I don't want to take up too much time. But that was the start. We got some time? Okay, so after that, after I bought the equipment, I had a PR internship with the Garner Circle down here in Atlanta. And Nicole Garner, she also had a nail salon, and she was like, I need a DJ. And some of the other interns were like, Drea, don't you DJ? I mean, I was teaching myself how to DJ, but I wasn't really considering myself a DJ. But that's one of those moments where it's like, you kind of just got to say, yeah, you know what I'm saying? And just jump on it. So I jumped on it. I called my homeboy who stayed in Athens for his little like speaker that's really just a monitor. I drove down to Athens to get it, did the gig. And after that, after I got paid for that gig, for my first gig that I've ever done, I was like, okay, yeah, I'm about to just DJ. And that was it.
What about you, Strut?
Oh, so for me, I actually wanted to be a DJ for a very, very, very long time. And then finally one day I was just like, I'm gonna do everything I want to do. Of course, it's a love for music, but I have a love for the memories that music creates behind whatever's going on. So finally, I found a class and I did it, and here I am. It's been 3.5 years since I learned. But yeah, it's something I've always wanted to do.
I love that. One thing that I do want to mention, like I said, we've been talking about it being Black Music Month. And a lot of the times, not even when I was searching for a DJ, it's a very male-dominated field.
Right.
And even back in the day, I can remember my favorite DJs was like Funk Flex,
right.
DJ Clue.
Right.
Big up to New York.
Right.
You know.
Clearly, you see who she naming. Shoot.
So
she didn't say Greg Street yet, y'all.
And you know, we seen him yesterday.
Shout out Bigger Rankin.
So what do you guys, like, how do you guys feel? And I think that was one of the importance to me, because not for nothing, I was just looking for a DJ and then kept coming across male DJs. And then when I put in ATL DJs, a whole bunch of female DJs.
That's dope.
And I was like, wait a minute, you know, let's do a little switch. You
That's
know
dope.
What I mean? So how do you guys feel about being in such a male-dominated industry?
You know, it's definitely always harder. I mean, even yesterday, I had a gig with Freeway yesterday, and an artist came up to me and was like, oh, did the DJ leave? And I was like, I'm the DJ. You know what I'm saying? You can give me your music now. But, you know, it's always kind of difficult in any field as a woman, you know, not just music. In every field, it's always kind of difficult for us. But, you know, I tried to switch it up. I have a company called Her DJ, which is about the next generation of female DJs and artists. So I'm really about showing the next generation that it is female DJs like us out here really doing it and doing anything, being on podcasts, being interviewers, like we can do anything. So I think that's just a big message to all the young girls that you can do anything you want in this world, man. Literally anything.
What about you? How do you feel about it being such a male-dominated industry?
Well, I actually don't worry about it, to be honest. It has nothing to do with me. I'm still going to do what I need to do to get my gigs, get my name out there, brand, elevate my brand. So as far as that, I can say that sometimes the fact that it is a male-dominated industry for female DJs. However, I do think that since we're in Atlanta, it's a better market.
Yeah,
Female
for
DJs.
sure.
The experience is way better than my sister DJs in
Yeah.
the market. We know that Atlanta is like black woman,
Right.
black woman. So that actually helps. But I mean, I love it. I love being a female DJ. I love, like, oh, she's the DJ.
Right.
Actually, shout out to my friend. She has shirts that says, oh, she's the DJ.
Yeah, that's my tag too. She DJs.
I've had people say, things like that. Like, oh, I've never seen a female DJ. I didn't know you guys could DJ. Oh, you better not mess up. And I'm like, not mess up.
I got this.
The males mess up every day. Like, come on.
What's the difference?
Right.
Right. Honestly. So you mentioned you had this, what's it called? An event with Freeway.
Yes.
Right. And then you spoke about, what is it, like an organization that you're trying to do?
Yeah. It's a nonprofit called Her DJ, which is just, like I said, the next generation of female DJs. We aim to inspire and just to show them that they can be whatever they want to be, DJs, producers, engineers. I go to a lot of, now that COVID is over, I can get back going to the schools, and we do a lot of after school programs and just showing, once again, the kids in general, but I am heavily focused on the young girls because I just want to be who I didn't have growing up, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying?
I was going to ask you, what's the idea behind it?
Yeah, yeah, just... I never got to see anybody like me, you know what I'm saying? Like, or you, you know what I'm saying? I just never got to, or this, like, you never think this stuff is possible until you're here. And it's like, we got to be able to show the kids that you can really do anything.
Absolutely. What does, for both of you guys, but we'll start with you, what does music, specifically black music, mean to you?
Black music means to me experience. Music is spiritual. Very spiritual. It dictates the way you move, the way you feel. Like I said before, the memories of black music is pride. It's pride. It's our story.
I would say, black music is the soul of black people, to be honest with you. And, I always tell people, like, music, for me, it allows me to, when I can't find the words, I can find a song that has the words. You know what I'm saying? And describe how I'm feeling. And I feel like that's just been my life story. Even like, that Slick Rick song, it's like a children's story. And it's like so descriptive. I remember being like 4 and 5 listening to this song, like, dang, that's kind of scary. Like, don't you dare laugh. You know what I'm saying? Like, those were like my first experiences with music, so it's like black music specifically, it's the soul, man. It touches us in ways we can't even explain. That's why we're all like, can't even find the words, because we got to play a song for it. You know what I'm saying? Right. Most importantly.
Definitely. How did you guys know that this was, not saying like this is like your main career, but how did you know that DJing was for you? Like, what was it that you were like, this is it?
Favorite.
For sure.
The grace that I get with this career, it's not gonna say it's easy, but doors open. Doors open. Sometimes people's story is, I had to struggle with this. I'm not gonna say there was no struggle, but it's just, I can tell it's part of my journey. And like you were saying, DJing might be our main career, but for most people, DJing can take you anywhere.
Yeah, that's another thing with music. That's a clear definition. You never know what it could take you.
Literally anywhere. Yeah, I would say as well, the favor, like, when those doors just keep opening and you're not even really forcing the doors to open, you're like, okay, this is where I need to be. And I'm spiritual, so God, the Creator, will guide you to those places and make sure those doors open. Even being asked to come on here is like a confirmation. You know what I'm saying? Even though we're doing great things, it still feels good to know that we're wanting to be talked to. And then also, like you're saying, music for me is just a vessel. DJing is just a vessel for me to do, like I say, that with the kids, man. It's just a vessel to be able to show kids that they can do whatever they want to do.
And I love that.
Yeah, we'll talk. We'll definitely talk.
All right, guys. So we'll be right back after these messages. Don't go away.
Good.
We got hot real quick.
Yeah. When black people get to talking.
Oh, wow. I
I kind of gotta leave by 12:30, but we can stretch it.
Okay.
We can stretch
So
it.
we
We go
have-
12:40. Can you do that?
We can.
Okay. Or I can leave and you can continue.
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Well, not right now.
Yeah.
So we
yeah.
have another 10 minutes,
Yeah.
and then you can go.
Okay, cool. Let's do it.
So yeah, let's go.
We'll get right into it.
Yeah.
We'll get right into it. Can you do before one or are you good?
No, we're good. I'm good. I'm sorry.
Sorry, I know we get hot. We have to turn on because of the sound. That's like, this is why I have a fan up.
Yeah, that's a powerful little fan.
There's two people.
That joint blowing today. It's two of us.
How y'all doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm amazing and
Blessed.
amazing.
I like that. I'm gonna have to. I thought he was gonna say amazing and, but he said amazing.
Amazing. I don't know how different amazing.
Amazing. I'm about to steal it. If you hear me saying it, don't say anything.
It's all good.
Okay, cool. Because I'm gonna claim it as mine.
I give you permission to use.
Smoot said it.
Smoot Films is a
Oh, that's not you.
production. That's not me.
Okay.
All right, get right
Y'all doing your thing.
Okay.
Go ahead. Stand for me. Thank you. Now, you ready?
Yep.
All right. Go ahead and push the shot. All right, you're in frame. Right on. Rolling camera 1. Rolling camera 2. Go ahead.
Scene 2-8, take 1, and mark. Right on set.
Ready? All right. 3, 2.
Hey guys, and welcome back. Okay, so real quick, we left off talking a little bit about children, and for me, one of my career paths, I used to work within the New York City public school system, and although it was a little bit challenging at times, I just love the fact that I was around, just giving myself to these kids that think, oh, maybe I could be the next LeBron James or Cardi B, but understanding that those only come once in a lifetime. You know what I mean? So the idea of what you're doing, I love that.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to talk to you guys about, or you guys can tell me the importance of setting your own path while being a woman, and just speaking to the youth and understanding that this is also a career path that they possibly could take.
Yeah. Once again, it's just it's very important. I have little cousins that pay attention to the things I even post on Instagram, the little things,
Right.
and just seeing that alone for me. I don't play about the kids, man. Like they really look up to us. They really pay attention, and they're not dumb. So
Right.
you know what I'm saying. So we really gotta play our part, and whether or not you feel like you're a mentor, you are a mentor. You know what I'm saying. You just don't know it, or you're not claiming it, but claim it, embrace it, and show the next generation that once again they can do whatever they want to do. So I think that it's important to carve out my path, at least to show them that you can do it kind of the right way, or I don't know if it's the right way, because I graduated from college, but I also am DJing. So that I just you can go whichever way you want to go with it. You know what I'm saying? Do whatever you want to do, both at the same time. Like it's about carving out your path, as you said, individually, whatever that path may be, find it.
Right. Definitely. Any points of view?
I agree with what you said. I have a degree as well, and I've done a few professional careers, and I never stay. I never stay because it doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel like home. So this shows you that you can do whatever you want. There is no clear definition to what makes you successful. Like, you don't have to have a certain corporate job. And the funny thing is, I do have a daughter. And she wrote a paper and she let me see the other day what she was saying is that I'm inspiring. I always show her that she can do whatever she wants to do, that I can, no matter how hard it is, or I'm gonna keep going. And I do keep going no matter what's going on. Like, I keep going, I see the opportunity, I see the growth, and I'm looking for what's the good part in it. As far as youth, yes, we're definitely role models and mentors. So to a certain extent, I do watch what I post.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to encourage certain behaviors. So that makes a difference to me too, because they're looking at us and we're cool.
Right, you know what I'm saying? Like, this simply put, for real, yeah, like, we're just cool.
And even like the young ones, they really are sponges.
Yes.
Like, every little thing. I have a niece, she is 3. And it's like, I would say one thing and she'll repeat it back like another day. And I'm like, wait, what'd you hear that from?
Right.
All right, let me censor myself a little bit.
Right. Did I do that?
Right. It goes back to the adults. So you guys said you both went to school. What did you graduate in?
Business administration with a concentration in accounting.
Okay.
Oh, nice. She's getting to the bag. Marketing and African American studies.
Yes.
So this
Yes.
Black Music Month is
It's
really done.
perfect.
It's like, that's my thing, man. I'm big on black power,
Mhm.
music, and the kids. That's
That's
it.
it.
And DJing.
Both of those majors could definitely segue into music
Definitely.
easily.
You gotta. We try to make money off music, so that accounting is look, marketing. That stuff is hand in hand.
Yeah, definitely that business administration. Because some people don't recognize or even care that this is a business.
It's a business,
It's
yeah.
a business.
Yeah.
It's a passion, but it's still a business. And there's ways you conduct business, and there's ways to keep your business straight.
Right.
Speaking of business, how has the now quote unquote coming out of the pandemic?
Mhm.
I don't know who's saying what, but that's what everybody's talking about. Right.
Right.
Open,
Another
open.
shutdown.
Not for anything. Oh my
Right.
God. Okay, so it's kind of crazy too, because coming from up north to down here, I was really cautious because New Yorkers, not all New Yorkers, but like the people that I was around, wear your mask, be inside.
DC was the same way. It's still like that. Like you have to have a mask at 25-8.
I have a lot of followers and friends in New York, and I feel bad. I almost feel like they got really traumatized.
Yeah, for real. Different experience.
Yeah.
I mean, we were the epicenter once upon a time, so it was eerie. I'm not even gonna hold y'all. It was so eerie. But anywho, how has the pandemic affected your businesses?
I think that for me at least, it really, at first I was nervous because I was DJing for guests and they started canceling my stuff. So I was like, oh man, my money's starting looking funny right now. But then the virtual gig started heating up and I was like, okay, this might be a better situation. So the virtual gigs was nice. And then I also started a show with Bigger Rankin called Chopper from the Basement. Y'all should tap into that. And just, yeah, I mean, once again, Atlanta didn't really shut down. So after the first couple, 3-4 months, it was like, you could still kind of do some gigs at least.
So for me, I actually was kind of, when we shut down, I was like, oh, I get to take a break.
Right.
But I am a hustler, so that happened. As soon as we shut down, I would come home and I would set up and do my IG lives, and then one day I was like, you know what, I can charge people for this. And so I started doing the virtual gigs as well. What the pandemic has done for me is it has expanded my audience.
Awesome.
I was already a traveling DJ, but it's even better when you have a audience of your own, not necessarily an audience from DJing out of town. So that, I mean, it's been the pandemic. I know I'm sorry for anyone's loss or how it's affected them negatively, but it's been good to me.
I'll say that too,
And
yeah.
you've seen a lot of booming businesses just, again, boom out of this technically pandemic. So it's
Right.
kind of like,
You make the world smaller.
Yeah. And I feel like it made us get more creative again.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, finally the creative's back. Like, let's make new things. Like,
so I know Drea gotta go. So real quick, I want you to give a piece of advice that you would give to anybody trying to get into this field.
yeah. Some advice I would give is just believe in yourself, man. If you believe in yourself, others will believe in you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care what anybody says. Confidence rules. Like, the more you walk, like I said, when I embraced, oh yeah, I'm a DJ now, I became a DJ then. So just embrace it. Say who you are, be who you are, and the path will open up. God will always guide you if it's meant to be.
That's it. Do you have any advice?
And my advice, my name is Gotta Strut, and Gotta Strut means to walk in the seemingly arrogant gate. You don't have to be arrogant, but you need to be confident. You need to be happy with who you are. As far as my advice, I mean, yeah, be confident. This is who I am. Don't lose who you are. Don't lose who you are. That's the flavor. That's why they're booking you. They're not, I mean, they can book any DJ. Why are they booking you? Who are you? So that's really my advice. And I guess practice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Perfect your craft. Yeah. So how can people get into contact with you?
Be sure to follow me at DJ Baby Drea, DJ BABY Drea DREA. At It's Her DJ, it's HER DJ for my nonprofit.
Okay, and you can follow me at DJ Gotta Strut on Instagram, and it's DJ GOTTA STRUT. That's generally the only social media that I'm
Awesome.
Nice.
All right, guys, so we'll be right back after these messages. Don't go anywhere. All right. Strut, you're saying you gotta go.
I'm out.
Drea, can we just get one quick picture?
Yeah. Oh, this is perfect timing. They talking about where you at?
Yeah, I am. It's hot.
Might be very easy. Alright,
We're good. We need to move back, move forward.
move back some.
Yeah, we're probably way too up close.
So you can get into this too.
If you don't mind on my, do you mind taking it on my phone, please? Thank you.
I got a good photographer saying. Alright, 1, 2, 3. Yes. Yes, special more. Yeah. Ooh. Sir.
I love it.
Yes.
We good?
Good?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
I got several more.
Thank you. That's all I need. Thank you.
You need a photo, Drea.
I will. Nice to meet you both.
Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you. Y'all
care.
be sure to get my info from.
I got
You
it.
have my Instagram?
Yes, we do. Let me walk her outside.
Okay.
Should I move over? Do you have to? Okay.
We can put your ear in that since this thing extends this way.
You want to take that one out? Because then it kind of just looks funny.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
I can place it on the floor. If you
Yeah,
still need
because it
connect-
needs to connect.
Yeah.
Does she need to move or she's good?
Slide in just a little bit.
This is her mic.
Sirs, maybe that.
Right, we spoke about children. We spoke about challenges. How old's your daughter? Oh, she's grown, girl. Not grown. Really?
You got a scooter song.
Yes.
Yeah.
Me?
Yeah.
To the right?
Yep.
This morning, like getting myself together after dropping off at work.
What school did she go to?
She goes to Valdosta State.
That's why I didn't graduate. That's from that college. That's where I started college at. I got my degree at Georgia Southern. That's really cool. Did she just start there?
She started in January. She graduated early.
Okay. That's really cool.
What is she majoring in?
She be a nurse in CPR.
Oh, say no more. Say no
I
more.
was like, oh, when you coming out? Like, you coming out making money.
That's it. My cousin actually, she's going to All American. I don't know, but I think it's American University. And she wanted to be anesthesiologist. And then she was like, nah. Like, she was like, I don't think, you know what's funny? I don't know what she's going to school for. But that is amazing. That is
My
amazing.
mom was like, she has to, because my mom's a nurse practitioner. She's like, she has to do this, and that. And I'm like,
She'll be
Kendra
okay.
likes beauty. I said, she can make 6 figures off of beauty in Atlanta.
Yeah.
She's like, oh.
While we were filming, I was exporting them.
She was like, oh, yeah, so they don't make out. These girls who make 6 figures.
Let me tell you something. Okay. And then add another 20 if you're late. Come on now.
Slide over just a little bit more
More?
for me. Yes, ma'am. Even though I left Valdosta, I really like how small the campus is. Because it was so easy to get everywhere
That's what I like.
on campus.
I thought she needed a smaller community because she was looking
Yeah.
at KSU at first.
Oh, yeah.
And then I was like, I like this. They act like they care, but she used to tell them she needs some.
No, yeah. Like, I do miss that about called Doc. So it was like I feel like the community was a little bit closer.
She's more involved there too.
What's she doing with her?
Nurse anesthesiologist. She was in a modeling, some type of business and another group, dance group. She's never been in groups in high school. She never done.
I honestly, I never would. I'm glad I left because of what I ended up doing, but I wouldn't have left if they had the major I wanted to switch to. So I probably wouldn't have left graduate.
Where's that located?
It's almost in Florida.
Oh.
Like right in the border.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
It's a lot.
Is it far to get from here to Florida, driving wise?
I just went. It took me like about 4 hours. So
That's not bad.
It was for me. It was close to 5. But to me, I drove to Gainesville.
Oh, Gainesville's
Yeah.
Where's that located?
That's-
I know Miami's at the tip. That's all I know.
That's not.
Okay, so then nah.
That's at the. I was at
Like
the
Tallahassee,
top.
like 4.5. And then
What
like
about
I got married in Florida, so we drove to Lake City to get our marriage license.
Mhm.
Because we would get married in Miami, but you know you gotta get your.
Okay.
So we drove there. It was like four. It's before. It's not. It's before Jacksonville though.
Have you been to Bucky's?
Bucky's where?
It's a gas station, but
Oh, I've heard of that.
I've been for the first time on my way back from Florida.
Mhm.
It's the biggest thing I've ever seen in my life.
A gas station?
It's like the size of Walmart, if not bigger. And it literally, I'm not playing.
No, I gotta get
It has
Bucky's.
almost 70 gas pumps. It has like full restaurants inside. It's insane. It's
Okay,
crazy.
I gotta see this.
Yes, I was like, let me see what this is all about. And if I stayed there I spent so much money.
I heard it's crazy to deck out truck stops and not gas stations.
That's
I didn't
interesting.
get gas. I went in there and my friend was like, bro, if you go there, you're gonna end up spending money.
Where
And
is it?
It's
Is it after that? It's in Georgia?
I think it's in Georgia because I passed it.
let me Google it.
I was back in Georgia, and when I was coming from Gainesville, like they have billboards for it 100 miles out.
That's probably where I seen it. Cause I'm like, I've seen it before. I just don't know.
I
I don't
was
remember
like,
the
but
gas.
this store better be good to have a billboard 100 miles away from this location, and the closer you get, the more billboards you see for it. And then,
Warner Robins.
Oh, it's in Warner Robins?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, because I live in McDonald's, and once I saw Bucky's, I was about an hour away from home.
Mhm.
So it's definitely closer to Georgia. All right. Just a little side note. All right. All right. Countdown to 10 for me. This DJ got Strut.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Jesus, this will be a gas station?
Yeah, it's huge. I have a video. I'll show you a video.
Okay.
Actually, no, I don't have it anymore. I ran out of it. All right. Next, can you count down to 10 for me?
Yep. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Perfect. All right, go ahead and put that slate in on for me, sir.
Oh, you're good. Is it open for you?
Let's see where your left was it. Back it up some. Perfect. All right, go ahead.
Scene 3, take 1 and mark. Line up set.
Okay. In 3, 2.
Hey guys, and welcome back to Eline Exclusive. The topic or the show title is called Turntables, because we have amazing DJs here live in the studio. Drea had to run out, but we're still here with the lovely DJ Goddess Strut. Now, you recently, the last segment, you spoke about the definition of your name. How did that come about?
Okay, so I love heels. I love heels. I used to have a shoe store called Walker's Way Shoes.
Mm-hmm.
And then I had a store called Gotta Strut Boutique. I didn't want it to be a regular name. Like, you have to strut. You have to have confidence. It's
Mhm.
like, it's not a negotiation.
That's it.
It's not a negotiation. So actually, my boutique was called Goddess Strut Boutique, and a friend at the time was like, you know what? I'm gonna call you Goddess Strut. I'm gonna call you Goddess Strut. I'm gonna call you Goddess Strut. So when I learned to DJ years later, the teacher was like, "What's your name gonna be?" And I was like, "I don't know." And I was like, "You know what? I know what my name is. It's DJ Goddess Strut."
Mm-hmm.
So that's how it came about.
That is perfect. I love it. And it just flowed with everything that you were doing at that time.
Yes.
So it's
The way I dress, just the brand. I mean, the only thing that's not, as far as strutting, I'm not really into makeup, but
okay.
But
You look good, girl.
Thank you.
You look good.
But that's the only thing that I think would be missing as far as like the goddess strut image.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So I spoke earlier about how some of my favorite DJs were obviously New York DJs, but what are not necessarily DJs, but anybody within the industry, music or entertainment, that has inspired you to be DJ Gotta Strut?
Princess Cut
Princess Cut?
in Atlanta.
Okay.
I remember many years ago, like probably at the beginning of her career, I walked in Magic City, ACL.
Okay.
And I saw her and I was like, oh my gosh, like this is so sexy. Like you're a female DJ, what's your name? And she's like Princess Cut. And I'm like, oh, this is so great, I thought that was great. That was great. But Princess Cut, DJ Khaled, we the best.
Yes, yes.
Who else? I don't know. Everyone inspires me. Everybody that I engage with inspires me. So it's not just like certain people that I hone in on. It's like I try to take something or get inspiration from everywhere I go, everything I touch.
Absolutely. Khaled's, we were talking about it a couple of weekends ago. His album is phenomenal, and the way he markets himself is so brilliant. It's like, let me get who's popping, let me put them on an album, and let me sell it. But his work ethic was always like we always see Khaled everywhere, somewhere, Snapchat and whatever it is. So yeah, Khaled is definitely one of my favorite DJs as well. Have you listened to the album? The
Yes,
newest
I
one?
have.
What's your favorite cut?
My favorite cut is Every Chance I Get.
Hey, period.
Of course.
I love that. So we spoke with Drea about her having her, I guess, youth. I want to call it an organization because technically that's what it sounds like to me. What are future ventures that you have, or future goals that you want for yourself?
Music.
Mm-hmm.
An event space that people can show other people love.
Mm-hmm. Music, like your own album?
Like
Okay.
maybe I will do that. I don't know what I'm really good, but definitely inspired me.
Mm-hmm.
Music. Let me think. I mean, it's what I'm gonna actually do, but definitely the music, event venue. I'm gonna travel again.
Mm-hmm.
Branding, merchandise. I do have merchandise, but more merchandise. Merchandise.
Hey, that's it. I love the idea of having your own event space, and I think that's very, very crucial. Because a lot of the times, like, I don't know if it's like down here, but up north we have the veterans event spaces.
Oh yes.
Right, and
they have them here.
Okay, the face. And I'm like, I would love to, and I'm very big on Black-owned everything. I try to support as much as I can, and so if I could, and then I'm sure Atlanta's like Wakanda. There's everything down here, so I would love that, definitely.
One more. I'm sorry, I'm going to have a goddess show weekend.
Yes. Okay, so what is that going to include? I'm here for it.
It's not going to be all parties because I'm at the point where I don't want to party all the time. Events to support DJs. It's not going to be all about female DJs, but it was definitely inspired by female DJs. Shout out to Respect, the DJ, and Kim Certified for actually pushing this for me. She wanted to have a female DJ weekend, and I said, she was like, we want to have something centered around you, so I'm putting together the activities.
Ooh, I love it. Like conference type,
We will have conference music, new artists. We do interact with new artists, and we do have a show where we give them the opportunity to play their music. The radio station I'm on is BDS certified,
Mhm.
and it does have royalties, so we give them opportunities to get their music played.
Nice.
But yes, there'll be conferences. We'll be trying to figure out if I do want to do the boat ride. People are scared of Lake Lanier.
Oh, wait. What is it like?
A boat party.
No, like Lake Lanier. Is there like?
You don't know Lake Lanier?
I'm new. I just came down here in April.
Well, Lake Lanier
It's haunted.
That's what people say.
Oh, okay.
Because I think people are getting drunk. And
Oh.
but I mean, it sounds like the haunted story sounds good because they did flood a town in order to make this dam.
Okay.
So,
Wow.
I mean, it sounds good.
Okay.
Sounds like a good story, but yeah, people drown, but I think they're just drunk.
Okay. I'm here for the boat ride. I'm here for any boat ride. Oh my goodness, that is hilarious. So you're in radio. How long have you been in radio?
A year and a half.
Okay. Where do you see music going within the next 5 to 10 years, or maybe like the next 5 years?
I think COVID pushed it faster, but a lot of things are going to be virtual events. I mean, that lowers the overhead
Mm-hmm.
and the amount of money that has to be invested in putting on these productions.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, music is going to be quick. If you notice, some of the songs are like 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes, two
Right.
verses.
That's it. That's all y'all get.
Our attention span is getting shorter.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you think about it, I mean, there's always people after us. It's not really about us. Like we were talking about children, like
Mhm.
they're the next generation. That's whose attention you need to get.
Right.
It's short. A TikTok song is like 20 seconds.
And that's it. And that's the best part of the song too.
Yes,
Like,
yes. And as a DJ, you're like, oh, this TikTok song, I gotta get to the best part of the song. You gotta keep their attention. So yeah, that's what I think.
I think that's also a challenge for a lot of artists coming out too. Like, especially like the old school ones that are like, oh, let's do a 3-minute song. And you're absolutely right, especially when it comes to the attention span. Now that I think of it, yeah, the only songs or the popular songs that are on TikTok, I only like that specific like 20-second thing. All right. So, last but not least, I wanted to know what songs or song is like on your playlist heavy right now. It doesn't have to be something new. It could be something like, what is a song that you mentioned how music is very touching, and I don't know if it was you or Drea, or I can't remember, how it was like, it's very emotional. So what's one song that you're just like either headed to the dance floor, you're just like, oh, that's my song,
Well, a current song that I love is "Go Crazy" by Chris Brown.
Okay.
So that song makes me feel like dancing. It's a balance. I like 80s pop.
Okay.
I like trap.
Hey. I like that mix.
Yeah, I know it's a weird mix, but I love it. So I guess that's.
All right. Well, guys, thank you, DJ Goddess Strut. I really appreciate you being here, speaking about your career, speaking about music overall, being a female DJ in such a dope industry. And I'm ready for that event space. I'm ready for that boat ride and all of that stuff. So, guys, yes, thank you. Give it up, DJ Goddess Strut. And we'll be right back after these messages. You said how people can get in contact with you, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I should have told them my website, but I didn't.
Yeah, we're gonna do that. Can we?
put that on the video too.
Yeah,
Okay.
let me know about that. And
It's
then
just
we'll put it in.
Okay.
Listen, man, lately we're hunting, man.
What you said?
See, maybe we can just have a bunch of people just not paying
But it's not for
Yeah.
y'all. I'm telling you just like this. You gotta understand, bro. Lake Lanier was built on an entire town, a full graveyard. It was
haunted.
It was filled with water, while cars, houses, all that stuff was still in the lake. If you were to swim to the bottom of the lake, you'd see the entire town in a graveyard.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of things go down over there. People do get drunk though.
Okay.
You'll never see me on Lake Lanier.
There once I was fishing with my dad and family over here, so we didn't really pay attention to that. But yeah, it's just a bunch of drunk people.
Wait.
We're like our ancestors.
Probably down there.
All black people, but
Right.
quick question. When it was flooded, were there people still in those homes?
I doubt it. But
Wait,
they
wait,
took
you-
their homes. They still took their homes. They didn't want to move.
I'm so I gotta Google this.
No, I don't think it turned to Pompeii on the lake.
No, but there's a graveyard already there.
It's
So
underwater.
that's why he said the graveyard. That's something that emphasizes there's bodies there.
There's bodies.
Yeah, but it was a graveyard. They flooded the town.
You see, it was a small town.
Like when we had the drought, you can see the stands.
Mhm.
You can see the stands of some stadium.
Okay. Oh no.
You know we gotta make everything inspirational. You gotta be dramatic with everything.
What is okay?
Well,
Lake
you know,
Lanier. Hold on. Lake Lanier. I'm
You're
gonna.
not on social media. They're having the verses between Lake Lanier and Lennox right now.
Oh my God.
I heard on the radio the two kids that were outside trying to rob the Apple store.
Oh my God.
And it's kind of crazy how everybody jokes about it. I'm just like, yeah, I'm gonna go because there's this. I think there's a Macy's in there. There's something that I want from there, but I think I've been there one time because I just order everything.
It just made me think because I used to live in Gwinnett County, and then there was Mall, Georgia, and then some early high school, everyone in here, middle school, high school, whatever, just go there on memory lane.
So
And it's just
Was that 10? 10, 10, 10?
yeah, I mean,
Oh.
it was
Like, is this
Non-
just convenient to you guys?
this segment 2 was the shortest. It came out. I think we finished at like 8:40.
Okay.
But women, we could just chuck it up till she had to go. Everything else is like tripping. It's right here. So the first segment came out 9:20, 8:40, 9:45.
Alright, so I gotta do an intro and the ending.
Yeah, intro and the ending. So we're done with guests though, right?
Yeah. Okay.
All right. We get a drop on your phone since it's easier that way. You'll probably be the person to post it anyway. So we could just have her say this DJ got
Gotcha.
Strut, yeah.
Late high school, early college, I'm saying, that was really stupid back in my younger years because
Mama Georgia, I was there when someone committed suicide.
Wait, where?
Mama Georgia.
I'm gonna get this mic off.
Let me get.
People, they go to the top, to the movie and jump. It wasn't the first time.
and then are you familiar with that place mall?
Yeah.
It was just like super quiet, and then here's me being an idiot. I was like, let's go take a look at how abandoned the place is. And then like years later, they found like a dead
I
body.
was about to say so abandoned it was about you.
I don't like this.
We don't switch to
Look,
boat
this is
for the rest of this.
Okay.
I guess now that boat ride. Now that I'm here,
No, the boat is fine. I
be okay.
It's
I
not
agree.
like
It's fine.
people have boat parties and they're not down.
Right.
It's just so dramatic on social media.
That's the best part. Oh my gosh.
But I'm not jumping in the waters.
Absolutely not.
We're gonna do like a quick drop on this wall. So basically, be like, hey, it's DJ got Strut.
You can find me on the next episode of Elon Exclusive. And was it Elon Media ATL? Or is
That's
it-
the Instagram
that's-
page.
Okay. All right, so if you can stand across this wall for me real quick.
The thing is, I'm trying to think. No, we're gonna do it. Just like having, I guess I can send it to Jared so that he could import whatever. Like, should we do it
that's-
in the camera instead?
That square. What type of phone do you have?
An iPhone.
Okay, that's pretty.
Yeah, what I can do is he's gonna put it in the square. Right?
Yeah.
Just
Just
look that way. To make you feel better after living here in Georgia for about 16 years, I feel like I'm slowly learning more about the state here and there. So don't worry.
I mean, yeah, Georgia. Maybe I should dig a little deeper.
I can send it to Jared.
Okay.
See how this looks.
I could get this for Inst.
All right, so when I say go, you'll be like, it's your name. You can catch me on the next episode of Elon Exclusive. Is there anything else we should say?
And subscribe to elinetv.com.
There we go. All right, so
Do you you needed some time? Or you got it?
I think I have it.
Okay.
we can do a practice one.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So
I got the camera right here.
what's up? This is DJ Got a Strut, and you can catch me on the next episode of E-Line Exclusive. Subscribe to what?
e-linetv.com.
Okay. What's up? This is DJ Got a Strut, and you can catch me on the next episode. What's up? This is DJ Got a Strut, and you can catch me on the next episode of E-Line Exclusive. Don't forget to subscribe at www.e-linetv.com.
That was awesome.
Yay.
All right. Press the song, you gotta do it just like that. Just like that.
I'll just keep going until it's
Yeah.
right. Okay.
All right, let me get my stance. Okay. One. Actually, hold on. Let me bring this up.
Do we not follow? Okay.
All right. In 3, 2, 1.
What's up? This is DJ Got a Strut, and you can catch me on the next. What's up? This is DJ Got a Strut, and you can catch me on the next. What's up? This is DJ Got a Strut, and you can catch me on the next episode of E-Line Exclusive. Don't forget to subscribe to their. What's up? This is DJ Got a Strut, and you can catch me on the next episode of E-Line Exclusive. Don't forget to subscribe at www.e-linetv.com. What's up? This is DJ Got a Strut, and you can catch me on the next episode of E-Line Exclusive. I didn't like that. What's up? This is DJ Got a Strut, and you can catch me on the next episode of E-Line Exclusive. Don't forget to subscribe, www.e-linetv.com. Didn't like my eyes.
It's okay. Hold on.
Okay.
Take a break. I'm gonna say,
I thought you were just going to edit this.
I love the energy, but take a break.
Oh, start over?
Yeah,
I just
yeah,
wanted to keep going, so I didn't lose it. Okay.
Okay.
He's like, no more.
Just,
Okay.
you gonna keep going to 5 o'clock? I saw
Okay.
it in you. Okay, you
All
got
right.
it though. Okay.
You want to break it down? First part, check me out on E-Line Exclusive.
Check me out. Okay.
And then the next part would be subscribe.
And yeah, so e-linetv.com. And let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready.
Okay. In 3, 2, 1.
What's up? This is DJ Got a Strut, and I want you to check me out on the next episode of E-Line Exclusive. You can also subscribe at www.e-linetv.com.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I'll say anyone ever got like this in the first song.
I was gonna say the breaks help. The breaks help.
I think there was like
Alright.
someone we did that, and then like Miss Aisha was here. I think it's before Natalie was here. Miss Aisha, it was for Gifts of Joy, and it was for a couple. The
Mm-hmm.
wife had a heart. Sometimes I was like beating mess it up, and then her husband's like pressuring her. So like, get this, and I'll buy you a steak dinner.
What the? All right. Any more drops?
That's good.
We're good? Okay, ma'am, we are done.
Thank you guys for having me.
Thank you. We got all-
Do you have an IG?
I do. It's funny. These guys asked me that like a couple of weeks ago, and I was like, yeah, no. I'll give you guys the company's IG. But I'm going to add you right now. DJ Got a Strut. All right, I just added you. Oh, you act too? Entertainer? Yes.
And what's your IG?
It is. Subscribe. If I see
Ooh.
I don't know why I forgot what you said. CRAT?
No, I'm sorry, EUR.
Okay.
Alright, good. And then in there you'll see just line code in there. Most of those, but just like the name says, all about black people on the side of this. Not skin tone, not even to highlight the community, not even like serious out here. It's just highlight black studio owner. The full interview is my letter this month.
Yeah.
And what's yours? Isn't it Cam?
I'm sorry.
What's yours?
My
IG.
it's all lowercase. Doctor_Dreads.
Oh, okay. I don't think I follow any of you guys.
Nice meeting you too.
Thank you so very much. Usually it takes about, I'll show you, I'll walk you out. Let me say 2 weeks. So this could be up on our website. It's sort of like a Netflix where you have to subscribe in order to watch the content. And that's it.
And before it comes on, can you send me just the part where I say this is DJ got a show?
Good job. Yeah, definitely not a problem. Definitely not a problem.
Thank you guys. See you later.
Nice to meet you.
You want more water? You good?
No, I'll just.
Have a good one. What's that? Only thing I gotta figure out is tomorrow his Zoom interview with his guest.
I'm going to try my best. No, I'm not going to try. I'm going to do. I'm going to, I need that door open. I guess I could print it and then tomorrow I'll just pick it up. But all that, like, I guess time schedule, I'll have that for you guys. The synopsis of the show. It's only two, right?
It's
Chinese and
yeah, it's
Black
two shows.
Perspective.
Black Perspective. Denise, I believe, has a total of 3 guests and a travel segment, so really 4 people.
Okay.
One is the Zoom interview. 2 guests will be interviewed at the same time, I believe, and the travel segment is by herself.
Okay.
I remember that you had did a college episode on the podcast,
Mhm.
and I believe you had a whole bunch. You had like a panel, like a Zoom panel, right?
Mhm.
That was through Zoom, though, right?
That was through Zoom. Yes.
Okay, and somehow we recorded it. So I gotta ask Danny, unless you know, how did we record that call? Because that
On
would,
Zoom,
yeah.
you press record.
Oh, there's a record button.
Mhm.
Oh Lord Jesus, that's easy.
Yeah.
Okay, because I was like, bro, I don't know how the fuck we finna.
1,
Okay.
2, 3. Super easy.
Okay, cool. Get you on out of here. You need this big mic right over here?
Yeah, you can put it up there. That's what I had in the beginning, so it kind of makes more sense.
So we're done with these though, right?
Yeah.
Do these come with these? I'm tripping.